Today we're going to do something a little bit easier than what we've been doing, and this is to find the product of a binomial. So you might recall that in algebra we did what was called the FOIL method. Why did we do that? Because when we multiply a binomial times a binomial, we take the first terms to multiply together. So we'll get a 28. X times x is an x squared. We'll take what is called the outside terms, or the O, the outside terms. So 7 times a negative 8 is a minus 56x. We use the I for the inside terms, the innards. A negative 2 times 4x is a minus 8x. And then we use the L for the last terms. A negative 2 times a negative 8 is a positive 16. Okay. So you can kind of see the way that I wrote this is I write them out like this. So when I combine these, the terms that look alike are kind of on top of each other. So we have a 28x squared minus 56 and minus 8x. These look alike, so we combine these to make these negative 64x plus 16, and that would be our final answer. So hit pause. If you jump down to number 7, you can kind of see we'll do the same type of idea. So the idea being that we will use the FOIL method. So first, I'll get a 35. K times K is a K squared. I'll take the outside terms, be careful of the positive and negative. I'll get a minus 5K. We'll take the inside terms. We'll get a 21K. And we'll take the last terms, which is a 3 times a negative 1, which will give you a negative 3. Again, by doing it this fashion, you have already lined up like terms. Final answer. We have no other k squareds. These k's look alike, so we can combine them. 21 plus a negative 5 will be a 16k. The negative 3 doesn't have anything else that looks like it. So this will be your final answer. Again, hit pause. I'll go down a little bit further and help you on one that looks a little different. If you jump all the way down to 17, you can see now we have a term that has 3 terms. A term that's called 3 terms is called a trinomial. And again, 2 terms is called a binomial. And there's really no trick like a FOIL, but what we're going to do here is we're just going to take each term and distribute it through. Okay, so what does that look like? I'm going to take my a squared and distribute it with the 6a. So I'll get a 6a squared times a is a cubed. I'll take the a squared times a negative 6. I'll get negative 6a squared. Then I'll move to my next term. 8a times a 6a will be a 48. A times a is an a squared, so I'll put that underneath the a squared term. And 8a times a negative 6 will be a negative 48, just a. And then I'll finally have to take my last term, which is a negative 6, and I have to distribute it through every term on the other side. So a negative 6 times a positive 6 is a negative 36a, and negative 6 times a negative 6 is a positive 36. So again, in working in this vertical format, the advantage of working in this vertical format is that we have terms that look alike or on top of each other, so we can combine these. So we have no other a cubes. We do have some a squared, so we can combine those. So 48 minus 6 will be a 42 of these. Now again, we're looking at similar terms here. this A and this A look alike. We have a minus 48 of them and a minus 36. So we should have a minus 84 of these, plus 36 will be your final answer. Okay, so I'm not sure that you're used to working in what's called a vertical form, but you can see the advantage of working in a vertical form because your terms are alike, are on top of each other, and then you can just combine them. So good luck. If you have any problems, please email me. Remember, my email is dhall@fruitportschools.net, and you can ask me any questions through email this week.